Welcome back. With us now is Republican Governor Mike Braun of Indiana. Governor, you've only been in the job for a minute, and you were a senator for 6 years, and you're getting into the saddle. I did not imagine that the first question I would ask you would be about Dolly Parton, and yet here we are. So you've brought a kind of indie MAGA to Indiana, and the Republicans in the legislature have responded. They're cutting the budget, trim. One of the things that got trimmed was the Dolly Parton Imagination Library. Was running on a $6 million. It's a public-private partnership. Yep. Outcry over the cut, and you've responded by saying that your wife is going to lead the effort to get it done. What have you learned through this experience about trying to do the kind of stuff that your colleagues in Washington are getting ready to undertake right now?
Well, number one, you need to be at least attempting it. And when you set a general stipulation, find 5% savings, it's going to catch some good stuff too. But that's how you that's called zero-based budgeting, which you start over each year. Of course, folks in government don't ever want anything zero-based. They want to start where they were before and get more.
Yeah.
And in this place, it's going broke because it's operated like that probably since the 80s. So back there, it gets attention. We look at it, and of course, that was one that you'd want to keep. So
yeah, you don't want to get Dolly Parton.
No, you don't want.
Definitely don't want.
And then what we'll probably end up doing there, as we found out in other states, it's generally shared by maybe government and the private side. But the good stuff we'll obviously keep, but we need to go through everything, because when you take the point of view that you just start where you did the year before, and then how much more are you going to add? That's the federal government.
Now, I certainly take your point about Washington, D.C., where when we talk about cuts, we're talking about decreases to increases.
Yep.
But Indiana has been under Republican governance for 20 years. Mitch Daniels is the most renowned government cutter efficiency expert maybe in this century among Republicans. There can't be that much fat in Indiana, can there?
Well, you'd think not. But when he got there 20 years ago, there were 16 years of stewardship from the other party. And we were then a purple-red state in the red.
Barack Obama won in 2008.
He did. And we were in the red financially. And it wasn't the healthcare agencies. It was stuff like the Bureau of Motor Vehicles.
Yeah.
And when people are teed off there, everybody's upset. So he had a fix-up operation.
Right.
And I think handed off good stewardship, but then you had COVID. The Rahm Emanuel never let a crisis go to waste.
Yeah.
And all that money sloshing around impacted even well-run state governments to where, how do we spend it? Are we smart enough to do one-offs, not weave it into your operating budgets? And we grew, instead of at the regular rate, a robust economy is 3%. We were growing 7-8%, and that forward momentum, now that things are not like that.
Yeah, and the COVID money.
Have to get back into reality. And I'm going to find efficiencies to boot. So I think we're going to actually get more value out of government. That's the way it should work.
Okay, you talk about the healthcare funding. 750,000 Hoosiers benefit from what we call the Obamacare expansion on Medicaid. Medicaid used to be a program for poor people. Under Obamacare, one of the biggest changes was that it made it accessible to working class, to middle class people. I think in Indiana it ends up being like $45,000 a year or something for a family that they can earn and still qualify. So that's a lot of people. These guys are looking at how they're going to deliver on campaign promises for substantial cuts in Washington. And it doesn't look like they're going to be able to get there without trimming Medicaid. Indiana has a trigger law. That means that if they cut spending on Medicaid, that these folks in Indiana, the law says that that's cut off. What do you do about that?
So let's look at the whole healthcare industry.
Okay.
It's a basket case. Fixed it in my own business 17 years ago by turning my employees into healthcare consumers, restructuring the health insurance plan. The health insurance companies, we had hardly any claims, mostly a young profile. Still you're lucky it's only going up 5 to 10%.
Sure.
Ask them on renewal, 25% profit margin. We need to fix the healthcare industry. That would make Medicaid, Medicare, and the private side less.
I believe you, but
that's longer term.
Right.
So
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.